What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Jagging Off 904 at Bowl City Duval. We in the fucking building yet again. Today we're doing something special, and this video is going to be kind of lengthy. So I apologize about that. So I apologize about the shitty webcam that I'm using. But today we're going to be doing a 2-round mock draft. I got Nick Fargo on the line helping me out. Nick, say hi to the folks at home.
Hi everybody, go Pack Go.
But anyway, the way this is working, this ain't gonna be going traditionally in order. We have split divisions up. Like the way it works, I'll be doing the Jaguars, and Nick will be doing his Green Bay Packers. He will be picking for my division rivals, and I will be picking for his. So basically, I got everybody in the NFC North with the Packers. Nick will have everybody in the AFC South with the Jaguars. And all the divisions will be split up with weather. I believe I have the NFC East, the AFC East, the NFC West. I think that's it. Nick, tell them who you got.
I got the AFC West, the NFC South, and I guess the AFC. Well, wait, AFC West, NFC South, and what division was left?
Fuck, I think that's it. Because it's only 3 besides
three
each besides ours.
You're right.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's probably gonna. What'd you say?
My mind went to Devontae.
Yes, it did. But I'm pretty. Fucking hell. But I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all gonna come to us. And trades are happening in this mock draft between players, picks, everything is fair game here. We just kind of got to prove the trade. So all right, guys, enough fucking around, enough listening to me talking. The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. Nick, this is your pick. So are they taking Joe Burrow, or are they going to shock the world?
No. There's I don't think it bears explanation. They're going Joe Burrow.
Okay, Joe Burrow.
And he shall be nicknamed Joe Exotic, the Tiger King.
You know why we lost this fucking game? Carol fucking Baskin. Oh, that fucking meme was great. Okay, we have the Redskins now with number 2 on the clock. I have this pick. So we're gonna pretend here that we're gonna at least assume that Dan Snyder at least has half of a fucking brain too, even though he's a fucking disgrace as an owner and the Redskins front office is shit. But let's be fucking real here. All this talk with Tua is fucked. It's not happening. They spent a first-round pick on Dwayne Haskins. Like, you got to give the guy time. And Chase Young is a rare fucking prospect, and the Redskins' defensive line is shit. So they need a pass rush. They got to give Haskins a little bit more time, I would say. So this one's easy for me. I'm going Chase Young, defensive end from Ohio State. Do you have any objection to that?
No, not at all. It is your pick, so.
you can still give analysis. That's kind of what this is for.
No, yeah. Chase Young. A lot of people are saying that Washington runs a 3-4, and Chase Young is more of a 4-3. But the thing is, Ron Rivera ran more of a 4-3 while he was in Carolina. So I think that they'll be making a switch to more of a 4-3, and Chase Young should fit in quite well. And plus, Ryan Kerrigan isn't getting any younger.
Yeah, my thing with that whole shit is too, Chase Young's just like a rare type of athlete that you can. They'll find a way to use him effectively. I just don't see how. I know it's the Redskins, but I don't see how they could possibly fuck that up with him. Like, I'm sure he'll be used effectively, one way or another. Okay, now the Detroit Lions are on the clock. I have this pick. Nick, I'm actually I'm actually gonna do a trade here with you with one of your teams, the Chargers. So what do you think gets? So what would you say gets this done?
Um, I'd say trade 6, 37. The Chargers should trade 6, 37, and a 2021 third round pick.
All right, sounds good. I'll pencil the Lions and Chargers doing the switch, and with the Charger. Oh you go ahead and make this. Well, you go ahead and make this pick. It's your team.
All right, so Miami is going.
I think you know what direction we're going here, but
Yeah. So Miami is going to regret not tanking that final half of the season, and the Chargers are going to take Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback out of Alabama. Some question the health for Tua, but I saw some of that workout video that he had. His hip looks fine, and he's going to be good. He's got weapons there, Keenan Allen, and Hunter Henry, I think, is still there.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, yeah, so Hunter Henry is still there, too, if he can stay healthy. Yeah, I think this makes too much sense, and he doesn't have to start right away if they don't feel like it, because Tyrod Taylor isn't terrible to start out the year.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, to your point, I'm not buying this whole being sold on Tyrod Taylor for a long-term future, but yeah, I agree. If Tua is not completely there yet, this is a perfect situation for Tua to go to because you don't have to play right away, but I'm pretty sure by mid this season and maybe next year at the latest, we're going to be seeing Tua.
All right.
Okay, so we have the New York Giants on the clock, and I'm actually going to do another trade. Like, here's the thing with the Giants. The Giants, I think, are a good team to trade down because I think, like, I don't know if you'd agree with this. Like, you're hearing a lot of left tackle or Isaiah Simmons, but it's almost like in a spot where they're forced to take Isaiah Simmons. This team needs a lot more. Like, something that's really not being talked about, and you know how the Giants do shit that people don't expect them to do. They need a fucking receiver badly. Like, I think that's one thing that's gonna keep Daniel Jones from getting to the next level unless he gets a receiver. So would you say that's accurate?
It's accurate that they do need a receiver. However, one thing that should be noted is that this is a fantastic wide receiver class. You could find a really good receiver in round 2 even.
True.
So I don't think that offensive line or linebacker is more of the goal if I were Dave Gettleman. Because the thing is, I know from personal experience as a Packers fan, Blake Martinez ain't it. Don't let the number of tackles fool you.
Right.
But when he would tackle, it was after a 5+ yard gain. He doesn't make impactful tackles. You still need a linebacker there.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I'm not necessarily saying they're gonna take one where I'm gonna move them, but I just think them getting more draft capital, like the options are there for them to, like I think it'd be a good idea for them, and I have them moving down to 9 with my Jacksonville Jaguars. I'd say a third and fourth gets this done. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it would.
All right, cool.
Well, wait, how much are they moving up?
They're moving. They're moving from 5 to 9. And I know some people are saying that Jan's.
It might take a second round. Unless you're trading Jan.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not doing that yet. But okay. I just like see. With that fucking trade, because people are talking about trade the first and 9 just to move up, that would be so fucking stupid if they do that. Unless they're getting their second round pick too, I'd be so fucking pissed.
Right.
But just for hype, I'd say third and fourth, maybe a fifth or something too gets this done. But we're just gonna say but since we're not doing third and fourth, we'll just hypothetically keep it there. Sound good?
Yeah,
All right.
I reckon.
All right. So I'm going to move the Jags to 5, Giants back to 9, and the Jags are going to be sneaky little fuckers here since the Lions thought they were going to just move down and still be able to get Jeff Okuda. I'm going to give the Jaguars Jeff Okuda.
Ooh, keeping it fresh there, that's for sure.
Right, like I know, right, because like I know I talk about how much I love Derek Brown, but even after Brown and Kinlaw, there's still good defensive tackle prospects in this draft. But I think, and even though corner's kind of deep, I think Jeff Okuda is just a fucking rare talent, and we need, and like I like Trey Herndon as a number 2 corner, but like not a number 1. I think we need to get a number 1 corner and replace Galen Ramsey's faggot ass. So I think if the Lions end up doing this, they're gonna fuck themselves, and this should be a prime. And this probably won't happen, but this should be a prime spot for the Jags to move up and grab the best corner in this draft.
Yeah, that would be one hell of a move if the Jaguars did that. And to your point with the defensive tackles, yeah, there's plenty of good defensive tackle talent after those two. You got Neville Gallimore out of Oklahoma, and you got Justin Matabuke out of Texas A&M, and you also got Ross Blacklock out of TCU.
That's actually a guy I really like. Like I put on tape of him. Like I'm starting to really like him now. I think he's a sneak into the first round possibly.
Oh yeah, I think I have him down as a first rounder. Let me check my board there. Continue as I check. Oh no, I barely have him as a second round grade, but he's right outside of the first round.
Right. Okay. All right. So now we got the Dolphins on the clock. I believe. Is this my pick? Oh yeah, it's my pick. So they're going to be incredibly stupid here and really fuck their tank up, but reports are they're falling in love with Justin Herbert, so I'm going to give them that sorry sack of shit.
Yeah, and I think that, especially if Tua goes, they might go into panic mode and take Justin Herbert.
Right.
I used to be high on Herbert because I thought the talent was there. However, him being at Oregon for 4 years, all 4 years, and you just didn't see the improvement over the years, and that's concerning for sure. I think a lot of it is his mental, like he gets inside his own head too much.
Exactly,
and that's actually kind of similar to Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, you and I talked about this earlier. Like for a quarterback, you can have all the physical attributes in the world, but it don't mean shit if your mentals ain't there.
Right.
So
although he did get a 39 on his Wonderlic test, so the intelligence is there.
Just not on the football field.
Right.
There's a difference between football intelligence and regular intelligence, because I'm sure there's some smart fuckers that play that ain't shit. But anyway.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, he went to Harvard.
Oh yeah, forgot about him. But okay, now we have the Detroit Lions on the clock. Now Jeff Okuda's off the board, so we're gotta get creative. So this is tough. I am gonna say I could go Isaiah Simmons here, but I just think that they're gonna be desperate to get a corner, and C.J. Henderson is sneaking into a lot of top 10s in mock drafts now. So, and the Lions are fucked. So I'm gonna give them C.J. Henderson here.
That's interesting for sure. I would have given them Derek Brown if it were me, because that defensive line underperformed to say the least last year.
Well, yeah, but they're in desperate need of a corner too.
Yeah, that's true for sure. I mean, they did get Desmond Trufant, but who knows how much longer he's playing.
And like you said, this is a pretty deep play. This is a pretty deep class for defensive tackle. So I'm pretty sure they can get one in the second round. Well, shit, they don't have a second. Oh wait, never mind. They got 2 second round picks. One's from the Chargers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd still say they go Henderson. Henderson is a very good talent. Like the dude was a beast at Florida. Y'all know I'm a Florida Gators fan, so like dude was balling. I just don't want him for the Jags because for whatever reason, Florida Gator defensive players just don't seem to work with the Jaguars. It's very rare. But all right, Nick. Now we hear from you again. The Carolina Panthers with sharp teeth and claws is on the clock.
Damn it, I was going to say that.
I know you were. That's why I said it. But all right. Who are they taking at 7?
Well, I don't think this should come as a shock to anyone, although I think there are 2 players that they could go with. They could easily go with Derek Brown or the player that I'm going to choose for them, Isaiah Simmons, the linebacker out of Clemson.
I like it.
He just lost Luke Kuechly. What?
I like it.
Yeah, you just lost Luke Kuechly. Isaiah Simmons, I wouldn't even just call him a linebacker. I would call him just defense because this guy can play safety. He's played nickel corner. I've even seen him take reps at boundary corner. He even rushes the passer. This guy is a chess piece. He's Jabril Peppers if Peppers was good.
You like Jabril Peppers?
Yeah, he wasn't worth the hype that he got during his draft class. In his draft class.
I mean, I get it, but he's still good.
He's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, and also another thing, Clemson is in South Carolina, so it's not too far of Simmons being a local hero.
That's also true.
Yeah, so I think that like I said, and like you said, they lost Kuechly, so this makes a lot of sense. And Simmons is a rare talent, and I think Matt Rule will be able to use him pretty good.
Although I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Rule starts taking some of his own players in the later rounds.
Oh, not at all. Like, I'm sure there's going to be at least one Baylor player that comes to the Panthers.
Or Temple, because he used to coach there too.
Oh, okay.
All right, who we got next? We got Arizona Cardinals. I think that's you.
Yes, it is me. I think this one should be obvious. They drafted Kyler Murray last year. The Cardinals' offensive line is god awful. So, they got their number 1 receiver in DeAndre Hopkins after trading a 2nd-round pick in the corpse of David Johnson. So, which tackle? I'm gonna give him. Huh?
Oh yeah, the offensive tackle class between the top 4 is sort of interchangeable. Honestly.
Yeah, it's like take your pick. But
yeah.
I'm gonna give him Mekhi Becton.
Oh wow.
Like he's honestly my favorite one.
Hopefully Kyler can throw over him.
Yeah, no shit. Are you bigger than a 5th grader? But yeah, like if the Jags were to get a tackle, like I would love Mekhi Becton because Mekhi Becton I think is just an absolute monster and has room to grow and just a physical presence, an absolute beast. Like the Cardinals should be happy as shit getting him.
Right. All right.
So we have the Giants now on the clock. As tempting as it is to go Jerry Jeudy, and I think Giants fans would love that, I'm gonna stick to the script, and I've been hearing a lot of ties to Jedrick Willis with them, so I'm gonna give him.
Oh yeah, Wills. Yeah.
Yeah, Wills, whatever the fuck his name is, but I'm gonna give them Jedrick Wills.
I like it. Especially because I think he can play left tackle once Nate Solder retires because he protected Tua's blind side. Remember, Tua's a lefty. So during his time at Bama, Jedrick was protecting Tua's blind side. So he could play left tackle for a righty quarterback.
Yeah, def. So yeah, I still like him to take Willis. So they move down, get some picks, and get a good tackle. So big win there for Dave Gettleman. But all right, we got the Cleveland Browns on the clock. this is your pick. Who they taking?
All right. So, the left tackle position in Cleveland has not been the same ever since Joe Thomas retired. So they're going to get another Thomas here, and get Andrew Thomas, the offensive tackle out of Georgia. He's been great all of his time at Georgia. I don't understand why people have him falling down draft boards. I don't know. Some people might say he's too safe of a pick. Some people might say that there's not a lot of upside. But the thing is, his ceiling is probably the highest of the offensive tackles. I think he'll be just fine, and Cleveland gets themselves a really good left tackle.
Yeah, watching the Georgia and Florida game, I saw Georgia quite a bit, but he did do a pretty good job on Jonathan Grenard. So yeah, I think he's definitely the truth. Like I think with any of them you can't go wrong.
True.
All right. So we got the Jets. So now we got the fucking Gabriel. Did you just say G instead of J?
Oh my bad, I fuck up.
Fucking classic. Jesus Christ. Alright, with the Jets here. Tackle's kind of pressing here, but they did just lose Robbie Anderson, and they're kind of fucked with receivers, sort of. So I'm going to give them. Let's go CeeDee Lamb. I think he fits best with them.
If I may add, I think if they wanted that speed element, then they would have gone Henry Ruggs if I were to choose, because he ran a 4.27 at the combine.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Plus he could move.
Yeah, I'm starting to think with Henry Ruggs. I think he's this year's John Ross or Darius Hayward. Maybe people are falling in love with that combine shit, but it doesn't typically work out.
He actually has hands, unlike those two.
Well, that's true. But yeah, I'm trying to, because like for the longest it was CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, and everybody else.
Nah, Ruggs, like, he got a lot of catches from Tua, so
right.
I definitely think that he's deserving of wide receiver 3, at least.
Oh yeah, easily. I'd agree with that. But anyways, we've got this is gonna be weird saying this now. Las Vegas Raiders. Who are they taking?
I'm gonna give them Jerry Jeudy, wide receiver out of Alabama. If CeeDee Lamb was available, I would have gone with him. But Jerry Jeudy is no slouch either, obviously. A lot of people considered him the wide receiver 1 for a long time, but then it became kind of interlocked between him and CeeDee.
I still got
Jerry Jeudy.
I still got Jeudy as mine. That dude's a beast.
Yeah.
All right, next we got the 49ers. This is mine. So oh shit, this is a tough one. You ain't trying to make a trade, are you? You think anybody trades up for somebody?
No, I think I'm good. Wait. Actually, yes. And no, wait, you have that pick. Never mind.
No. Tell me, what is it? I'll see if it makes sense.
I was gonna say Minnesota trades 22 and 58 to the Niners for 13.
Ooh.
Because they did just lose Diggs, so they might be after a receiver.
That's interesting. You know what though? Like, that's tough. Fuck.
Keep in mind, the Niners don't have a lot of picks in the middle rounds. Like after this round, I don't think they they hardly have any picks in the middle round. They need all the draft capital they can get.
All right, you know what? Let's put it through.
All right, cool.
I'll go with you. I'll go with you on this one. And Henry Ruggs, I'll give him Henry Ruggs.
I'm playing DJ Khaled. Come tell me that I'm playing myself. Congratulations, you just played yourself.
Why are you saying that?
Because I gave Henry Ruggs to one of my division rivals.
Yeah, you did.
No one can say I'm biased now.
Yeah, I know. You're definitely not in this aspect. But
right.
Yeah. All right, so Ruggs is now Viking. The Bucks have the 14th pick. We take him.
Tristan Wirfs, offensive tackle out of Iowa. You got to protect Tom Brady. Bucks, they do have a good offense, but that offensive line is pretty bad. So take the athletic Tristan Wirfs and go on from there.
Yeah, I think that's where I would have gone to. I can't believe Tristan Wirfs ended up being the last tackle off the board. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'd say he's the most sure thing, but like probably has like the least upside. Would you say that's right?
Yeah, I would say that Thomas was the one with the least upside because, like I said, highest floor, probably lowest ceiling.
Yeah. All right, at 15, we're at 15 now. The Legion of Broncos. You have this pick.
I think this is my pick.
You have this pick. Man, they got fucked over big time with receivers. So what do you got them doing?
I don't think they have a reason to fret because I'm giving them Javon Kinlaw, the interior defensive lineman out of South Carolina. Vic Fangio's there. Javon Kinlaw sort of reminds me of Akeem Hicks. So get your Akeem Hicks up in there and go crazy on that D-line.
That is it. That is interesting. Sure. Okay. Broncos now take Javon Kinlaw. We're at 16. The Falcons. This is your pick. Who you got them taking?
All right. So the Falcons were shocked, absolutely shocked, when C.J. Henderson got off the board. That was their guy. But they also do need a pass rush as well. We don't know how Takk McKinley's really faring. So I'm going to give them someone who I think has a lot of upside. Caleb on Chason.
Damn it, I knew it.
Out of LSU.
Damn it, I knew it.
I know he didn't produce a lot, but fun fact about LSU that I just learned this weekend. He wears 18, and apparently wearing 18 at LSU signifies you as a leader. So he's got that intangibles to become a leader on that defense, apparently. And also, he's very bendy, and he's very versatile. I can see him with his hand in the dirt or standing up as an outside linebacker. And the Falcons like to use that 4-3 hybrid, so they'll give you some 3-4 looks as well.
Right.
So I think this is a great spot for Chason.
So with him and Dante Faggett going there, so if this happens, they got a real chance to improve their pass rush. So we'll see. But anyway, we got them boys up pick. The 17th pick belongs
I have a trade.
Let me hear it.
The Colts are calling. Ring, ring. They offer both their second round picks, 34 and 44, to move up to 17.
All right, fuck it. Let's do it.
All right.
I'm scared.
And with the 17th pick, the Colts select Jordan Love, the quarterback out of Utah State.
Wow. Really? I keep hearing this, but like, I don't know. Like with Phillip Rivers and Jacoby Brissett there, they're really gonna. That's a lot of money tied into a quarterback spot.
Well, the thing is, Philip Rivers is only going to be there for 1 year. He's a stopgap guy. Clearly, he's not the person he used to be. Jacoby Brissett, I think he proved that he's not the guy that the Colts are looking for the long term, but I think he can be a backup for the future. Jordan Love has all the upside in the world, I think. Have him sit for a year behind and learn from Philip Rivers and Jacoby even and see what he can do.
Yeah, so and I think this works out for the Cowboys. I wouldn't know who, like maybe Xavier McKinney at this point, but like, shit, getting the 34th and 44th pick, like that's a pretty good deal for them. So
Yeah.
okay, so Jordan Love is now a Colt. Not too thrilled about this. I do kind of like Jordan Love, so hate to see him go to the fucking Colts. But anyway, all right, we got the Dolphins back on the clock, and
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Numero uno.
and what did these fucks do?
They got screwed on the offensive line front unless they want to reach for somebody.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that or pass rush. Let's go.
They probably have to reach that too.
Yeah, they're gonna. Well, yeah, even here they're gonna have to reach for somebody. Fuck it. Let's give I'm not gonna go running back because they just got Jordan Howard.
Also, running backs are less valuable in this league than they used to be.
Very true. Like they're getting passed around and shopped around like hotcakes now. But
yeah.
Oh fuck me. Let's go. Let's go. Yurter Grossmatos, edge rusher out of Penn State. This sounds like a Dolphins pick.
He's gonna be good. It's just he's got to develop still. A lot of production at Penn State, but his technique needs a little work.
Well, unfortunately, coming to the Dolphins, they're not the best at developing players because I remember a guy by the name of Dion Jordan who should have been can't miss, but they kind of fucked his career up. But anyway.
It's Brian Flores this time, and with his experience coaching the defense in New England.
Yeah, I give it to that guy. He actually is a pretty good coach.
Yeah.
All right, so that's wrap. We have the Vegas Raiders back on the clock. Who are you taking?
Okay, so some people might find this controversial. I'm not sure, but the Raiders seem to like players from this school. So I'm giving the Raiders AJ Terrell, the corner out of Clemson.
Oh wow.
Yeah, pair him up with his old teammate and Trayvon Mullen and see if they can get that magic that they had at Clemson. And a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, he got torched in the LSU game." Everybody got torched against LSU this past year.
Right, like look at the you're right. Right, look at their fucking weapon. You had Justin Jefferson, the other receiver there. I can't think of his name, but I'm sorry.
Jamar Chase.
Yes, that's it. He's for sure gonna be a first round pick next year. So Thaddeus Moss, their running back's good. Like there's so much to fucking pick from. Like people really don't everybody just keeps thinking Ho Burrow, but people really don't realize how loaded that fucking team is.
Well, don't get me wrong. I still love Joe Burrow. Watch his footwork, watch his decision making.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying people really do not realize how loaded that fucking team is.
Oh yeah, just in general, yeah. So yeah, AJ Terrell to the Vegas Raiders.
All right. Now we got my Jags on the clock. So oh man.
Wait, was Derek Brown taken?
Holy shit, he wasn't.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm like about to nut myself right now. That is, If this happens, holy shit. There's no question about it now, Derek Brown.
All right. I don't know why I chose Kinlaw to the Broncos instead of Brown. I thought Brown had already been taken. But you know what? Elway screws up a lot, so I was just role playing.
Some people do have Kinlaw ahead of Brown because Kinlaw's a better pass rusher, and for the Broncos, didn't they just lose Derek Wolfe?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so they kind of do got a need there. So I think Kinlaw over Brown for them kind of makes sense. But with us, we need to stop the fucking run. We got Khalil Mack 2.0 and Josh Allen on one rushing the passer, and don't sleep on Dewan Smoot either. That guy quietly had 6 sacks. So it's pass rush isn't as big of a need for us as it is, another team. So that's why I'd say for us, Brown's a better pick. But for somebody like the Broncos who can get better at pass rushing, Von Miller isn't getting any younger. I know Bradley Chubb's still there.
Also, he has coronavirus.
Yeah, that too. So he might die. So that's fucked up. No, he's fine. That's fucked up. But yeah. So Kinlaw does make a lot of sense.
All right. Now I don't feel as bad about it.
Yep. All right, so the Eagles are now on the clock.
Yeah.
God damn it, I know it. But
so
I got this pick.
I think it's obvious. Oh wait, yeah, you do.
Well, let me hear your obvious pick, and let me see if we're thinking.
No. I was saying that they probably need a receiver. I wasn't saying what receiver.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too. See, coming into this, I was gonna have them trading for Jan here to us, but I'm not gonna do that just yet. I am going to give them. Let's go Justin Jefferson here.
Son of a bitch, I was waiting for him.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
That's okay. I got another receiver in mind.
I'm sure you do. You know this shit probably better than anybody. But all right, the 49ers now are on the clock. So who do I give them first? No, they could.
Did you?
Oh yeah. That was a trade down. What the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Let me see something here. Okay. Well, they did just lose. What's his fucking name? DeForest Buckner. So they do kind of have a need at defensive tackle. So might be kind of a reach, but I'm gonna give him Ross Blacklock.
Nice. I like it. He reminds me a lot of Gerald McCoy. So.
Yes. I think they'll be pretty happy with this.
Yeah.
All right, we got the New England Patriots on the clock. So this one's interesting.
They're kind of too out of luck when it came to the quarterbacks here because Indy decided to trade with Dallas to get Jordan Love.
Well, from what I'm hearing, they're kind of dead set to stick with Stinton.
Oh boy.
I don't know why, but I mean, and it could be Leatherface kind of fucking us around a little bit, but like I don't know, man. Maybe the plan is to tank for Trevor or some bullshit. But anyway, oh fucking hell. Let's go.
It's such a hard team to draft for. You never know what they're gonna do.
It is, but my gut feeling of what they're gonna do, I say they go. I think they go tight end. They gotta replace Gronk. So I will give them Cole Clement out of Notre Dame. He is white, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I was just making sure. So Patriots.
He fits
Patriots.
the Patriots mold.
Exactly. If you're white, you got a job with the Patriots. So I'm gonna give them Cole Clement.
All right, Cole Kmet. Yeah, that's interesting because I'm not really a huge fan of the tight end class this year. In fact, I think I have my top tight end graded in the first round. No, not first round, third round. Jesus Christ, Nick. Yeah, I have him graded in the third round, but you know what? Patriots seem to do a lot of things that you can't predict, so they're kind of like the Seahawks in that way.
Right. All right, Nick, you got the Saints here on the clock. This I think Sean Payton could have shocked the world and would have been a good spot for Jordan Love, but now he's gone. So who you got?
They need linebacker help. I mean, they have Demario Davis, but Alex Anzalone, I don't think is very well. He's good, but you can't just rely on those three when they're playing in nickel. So I'm going to give them Kenneth Murray, the linebacker out of Oklahoma.
Not a bad pick at all.
Not at all.
Kind of surprised. This is kind of bold because I'm surprised they're not going to take the hometown favorite, Patrick Queen.
The thing is, Murray, I feel like is a better tackler than Queen.
I do too. I do too.
Yeah, Queen's a good coverage linebacker, but he seems a little scared to make hits when he needs to.
Right.
And plus, he didn't really emerge until the college football playoffs, so.
Yeah. Not mad at that at all. But all right, the Vikings are on the clock. This is tough.
I'll say this: they definitely need a corner because their top three corners are all gone.
Yeah, I would say receiver, but they took one. Tackles, like, kind of tough to reach for somebody here. I'll tell you what, at this point, this is really good value, I think, because I'm really high on this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and give the Vikings Christian Fulton.
All right, not a bad pick at all for them.
I would want him with the Jags, but I gave us Akuda, so I would say yeah. I'd say Fulton's a good spot here.
I agree. Now we have the Miami Dolphins.
Fucking hell. Christ, what else do they need? Gave them. They got Herbert. Let's see. Let's see if they can actually hit a pick that makes sense. Fuck. Might be kind of a reach, but their offensive line's still shit. So, let's go Joshua Jones here.
I like him. He's raw, but
I do too.
I think he could be very good.
Yeah, like I think this may end up being their best pick.
Yeah. I mean, that Miami offensive line, it's kind of a blessing that Tua isn't going there because, oh my god, if Tua gets hit behind that O-line, his injuries might come back to hurt him.
Right.
No pun intended.
Right. Like, that's, yeah, I don't want to see him go there.
Right.
Like, because like I said, I think the Chargers is like a perfect place for him.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. You got the Seahawks. I got this pick. I'll pull the trigger on the yawn trade here. But no, I don't want to fucking swap seconds. Fuck that. Oh man. They could go so many different ways here.
You never know about the Seahawks either. I mean, they took LJ Collier last year, and he was terrible. I had him as like a third rounder.
Yeah, you really fucking don't. I'll tell you what. Wait, no, because they got the guy coming back.
They still haven't re-signed Clowney.
It's true. That's kind of the direction I might go. Let's go. Let's go Marlon Davidson out of Auburn.
Oh wow!
What?
I would have chosen AJ Epinesa personally.
See, I'm not real high on him.
His bull rush is fantastic, though. He's like Michael Bennett in that way.
Yeah, but just for that system, I just feel Davidson is better.
Quite possibly. I'm not hating on it, but I don't know. I like Epinesa's bull rush a lot.
Yeah, I got you. But all right, all right, the Gavins are on the clock. You got this pick. Who are you taking?
Patrick Queen, linebacker out of LSU. Their linebackers don't impress me. And ever since they lost DJ Mosley, that linebacker position hasn't been the same. Yeah. Honestly, they're classically known for their defense, but they lost a lot of important pieces, including a player that plays for my team now, Zadarius Smith. Hello. But yeah, Queen I think would make sense for them.
Yeah, this is pretty good value too. So like, yeah, their linebackers are not impressive. Did you see the AFC divisional playoff game and what Derrick Henry did to him? What a fucking disgrace.
Right. Yeah. But that is a thing that worries me about Queen is his tackling ability. He needs to improve on that drastically.
Yeah. But I don't know. These fucks are good at developing defensive players. It seems like with them they always have that guy that comes out of nowhere and is really good.
Right.
But anyway, all right. Speaking of Derrick Henry running over them, we got this fucking disgraceful, disgusting, appalling piece of dog shit, horrendous ass team, the Tennessee Titans picking. So you have this pick. Who are you giving these sacks of shit?
First of all, I want to say, thanks to that, I think the people know why we're not picking for our division rivals.
I would be objective. I would be objective here for this purpose. But
I know. I'm just fucking with
you. But still, this fucking team can go to hell. But anyway, go ahead.
I'm gonna give them Jeff Gladney, the corner out of TCU.
Yeah, makes sense.
They need to replace Logan Ryan. So
that's kind of where I would go. Where I would have gone with them too.
He kind of reminds me of Jair Alexander in a way, so watch out for that.
Right.
And now we've got my Green Bay Packers, who were sorely disappointed that they don't get Justin Jefferson. But
yeah, sorry, bro.
Yeah, fear not, for I have a backup plan.
Oh my God.
Denzel Mims, the wide receiver out of Baylor.
I like him.
Me too. The Packers really don't have anybody that impresses me outside of Devontae Adams. Of course, he's a stud. But I know that they signed Devin Funchess, but how healthy is he going to be? And I feel like he's just more of a red zone threat, anyways.
Right. Like,
and
but
he showed up. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, he showed up a little bit at the beginning of the year, but then just kind of disappeared out of nowhere. I feel like he can't really run routes that well. So get yourself Denzel Mims, and I recommend people watch Brett Coleman's video on him.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, so got the Niners on the clock. Who are we taking, bro?
You have this division.
Oh yeah. Fuck, that's right. I'm gonna give them Ross Blacklock first. They need a corner, don't they?
Yeah, Sherman isn't getting any younger.
All right, well, I think I got a good replacement for old Dick Sherman. Jesus Christ. Let's go Trayvon Diggs.
I like that pick a lot. He kind of reminds me of Richard Sherman in the way that he's really good in zone, and he's not terrible in man, and he's really good with his ball protection. only is he the brother of Stephon Diggs, he's also a converted wide receiver. He used to play wide receiver before he became a corner.
Yep. Not bad at all. But all right, you now have our defending Super Bowl champs led by the Red Ranger. So who you got them picking, bro?
All right, let me check my board here. I'm surprised this guy wasn't taken. You got to protect Patrick Mahomes. I noticed he was under a lot of duress in that Super Bowl, but a lot of teams were. I mean, the Niners D line was nasty,
Sure.
but still, it doesn't hurt to bolster up your O line. So I'm going to give them Cesar Ruiz, the interior offensive lineman from Michigan.
I like that pick.
Yeah,
but I like it. Yeah, I like the pick, but damn, no DeAndre Swift there.
Again, I don't value running backs like a lot of people do. I think running backs are kind of a dime a dozen these days.
Yeah, I get it, but like the Chiefs don't need a whole lot, but just to have that 5th-year option for Swift, I think he's a stud.
He is. Don't get me wrong, but again, like you can pay a running back a dime a dozen. I mean, look at how Darren McFadden did that one year with the Cowboys. He actually didn't have that bad of a year. It's just you got to have that O line to be able to block for you.
Yeah, it's true. And I mean, they can get by with what they got, but
Damian Williams, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But
just think about this though. Kareem Hunt. Oh my God, he could have been on the Chiefs this year, but after that incident, he's stuck in Cleveland.
Yeah, he went to the team everybody thought was going to win the Super Bowl, to the team that actually won the Super Bowl, to the team everybody thought was going to win the Super Bowl.
I didn't think I had them winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I
didn't
either.
Had them winning the division.
I tried to tell you, fucking Odell Buttercup Jr. was overkill.
Well, it wasn't just him. It was just
not having an offensive line and a defense.
True.
Yeah. That's why I said those picks in Jabril Peppers still would have came in handy there. But anyway. All right, Nick. I know you have the Bungles pick, but I have a trade proposal.
All right, let me hear it.
The Jaguars will be moving up from 42. We'll be giving the Bengals Yannick Ngakoue for the 33rd pick, Andy Dalton, and a 5th round pick.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, because there have been reports out that the Bengals want which call it Jan, and the Jags are kind of interested in Dalton. So why not knock this out here? I like Dalton as a backup for Minshew, and and he's familiar with Jay Gruden, so Dalton makes a lot of sense. And Dalton's supposed to make $17 million. I know the Jags will probably restructure that, but with the Bengals, there's just, now that they have Burrow, there's really no point for Andy Dalton to even be there. So just throw him in this trade and get you on.
Although I will say as a note, even though I am accepting this trade, Andy Dalton did say that he is open to staying in Cincy, but even if it's as a backup.
Well, it don't matter what the fuck he wants; it's what they want.
Oh, I know. I'm just letting people know.
All right.
Keeping the people informed.
That's what you do, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get a second and a fifth. So yeah, we get Dalton second and a 5th. This is pretty good. And again, I'm ecstatic that this fucking guy is still available. I'm gonna give the Jags Austin Jackson, the tackle out of USC.
Ooh, nice.
I think we're
What else is there?
I think we're about to move on from Cam Robinson, and they definitely don't want to pay him. He's in the final year of his contract. They might try him at guard and get Andrew Norwell the fuck out of there, hopefully.
Yeah.
So,
And the thing is, like, you could even slide Cam Robinson in at guard, and I think he would be fine there.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking they might do. So, yeah, Austin Jackson.
Nice, I like it.
All right, we got the Cowboys on the clock. I'll tell you what, this actually worked out for them because they move out of the first round and get the guy that, like, a lot of people have them taken in the first round. I'm going to give them Xavier McKinney.
Wow.
What?
No, I like it a lot. That's a really good value. He's safety 1 for me, so.
Right. So, yeah, that trade kind of killed it with both teams. Like, the Colts are getting their quarterback, and the boys are getting their safety.
Hopefully he's better than the safety that they got in Clinton Dix.
Hey, you really don't like that guy.
That dude was talking so much crap about us when he was playing for Chicago. And the thing is, all those Bears fans were saying, "Oh, we got the better safety. You guys got Adrian Amos. We got Clinton Dix."
Jesus Christ. But
the thing is, which player is still on their team?
Ooh. All right.
Are you gonna do the track?
Yeah. All right. The Lions now are on the clock. They address their corner needs.
The Lions are on the clock.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. I'll tell you what, they're gonna get a good ass pick for their secondary here. I'm going to give them Grant Delpit.
All right. Hopefully he can tackle better than he did last year.
I like Delpit though. I
like him as a playmaker, but I wouldn't put him down in the box or anything like that.
Oh, he's playing free safety for sure.
Put him in single high, yeah, that's fine. But man, his tackling was just terrible last year. I think that's why he's slipping.
Yeah, because a lot of people had him as a first round pick when this shit first got started. But
well, he was a unanimous All-American last year. That's the thing.
Right. But anyway, we got the Panthers on the clock. You got with them.
Let's do Ethan calls. I got it this time.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna do that every single time now. But all right, go ahead. Who you got?
Okay. So they got their linebacker.
Good.
Now I think they do need a corner. So
oh wait, never mind. Why am I thinking of line? But go ahead.
All right. So they did. They got their linebacker of the future. Actually, now that I think about it, they definitely need help in the pass rush since Julius Peppers left town. So screw getting a corner. I'm surprised this guy is still on the board. Give them AJ Epinesa, the pass rusher out of Iowa.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, I like that pick a lot for Carolina. You know how they like to say keep pounding? Well, that's what Epinesa does.
He pounds buttholes.
Oh my god. I kind of walked into that one.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Oh man.
So, yeah. Epinesa, he's got that bull rush. I think once he develops more of a technique, he'll be just fine. I mean, you can line him up at the edge, or you could put him at 5 technique. I've even seen him stand up sometimes as a rushing outside linebacker. So he's very versatile, actually. And I think this is really good value for the Panthers, and they should be proud of themselves here.
Right. Okay, so we have the Lions back on the clock via the Tua trade. So
yeah, man.
All right.
I'm actually kind of cool with Hitman, so I hope he doesn't hate me for that.
Nah, it'd be alright. Hopefully. No. Now.
Again, they kind of need help on that D line.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good defensive tackle available.
I got a couple if you want to hear my suggestions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Justin Matabuke, defensive lineman out of Texas A&M. You also got Neville Gallimore out of Oklahoma. You also got Devon Hamilton out of Ohio State.
All right. Let's go. Noah Galler. Or what the fuck's his last name?
Neville Gallimore.
Ah, that's it. Okay, Neville Gallimore.
Yep. I like it, for sure. He can play that nose tackle. And plus Patricia coming from Belichick, they love their defensive linemen huge, and that's what Gallimore is.
Huge.
I mean, just look at Vince Wilfork.
Right. Okay. All right. So Panthers are back on the clock. We taking now.
All right. With Sean
I can kind of
and Claus.
I can kind of see why you didn't take a corner here with that last.
Yeah. All right. So now they will take a corner here, and I'm going to give them. I'm going to give them Damon Arnett, the corner out of Ohio State.
Oh, not bad at all.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about him because Okuda kind of stole the show, along with that slot corner that they have that almost entered the draft this year. But Damon Arnett kind of took him a while to develop, but this year he really did show out. I got to see it live. Unfortunately, he was taking off my boys, the Indiana Hoosiers. I'm sort of embarrassed to admit that, but oh well. Yeah, Arnett, he really played well in that game too, so I got to see that firsthand. That was cool. Chase Young also did well, of course. Anyway,
I don't know why the hell you picked that game to go to.
Oh, I had season tickets. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, pays to be a former student there. Get to actually watch some NFL talent play against my team.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So Damon Arnett, corner out of Ohio State. They lost Bradbury free agency, and they really haven't had anybody else besides him since Josh Norman said bye-bye. So, yeah, I like this pick for them.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. All right. Dolphins are back on the clock, and even though they got Jordan Howard, I still think they're gonna give Pervert some fucking help in the backfield. Like this is too good a value not to pass up to me. I gotta go DeAndre Swift here.
And I like that because the thing is, Howard and Swift are two very different types of backs, and that's what you kind of need in your backfield. You need that power back, and you also need that guy that can bounce off the tackle. So I don't hate that pick at all.
Exactly. All right,
Jordan Howard, Indiana misses you.
All right. Well, now we hear from the Texans for the first time. Nick, go for it.
All right, so I'm trying not to be as stupid as Bill O'Brien here.
That's pretty tough.
And, man, definitely need a pass rusher. Because, one, J.J. Watt isn't getting any younger. Two, they don't have Clowney anymore. I'm going to give them Zach Bond, the edge rusher out of Wisconsin.
Very nice.
Wisconsin, they produce really good pass rushers, albeit some of them are a little undersized. But the thing about Bond that I like, he he can play both pass rush and he can move to inside linebacker as well. He's very versatile like that. I've seen him drop back into coverage as well. So I think that the Texans really got themselves a good pick here.
Yeah, definitely. Bond, I think, is first round level talent. But okay, so that's that. We got the Browns now on the clock. What are you taking?
Okay, so Browns definitely need. Okay, so they definitely needed offensive tackle. We got them that. Next, I think the two other biggest needs are safety and linebacker. Well, here's the guy that can play both. I'm going to give them Jeremy Chin, the safety out of Southern Illinois.
I've been hearing this guy come up a little bit.
Yeah, he's very underrated. He did go to Southern Illinois, so that's why. Apparently, he was injured a lot in high school, so he didn't get a lot of offers because of that. But the thing is, Chin was everywhere, kind of like Isaiah Simmons was. He's athletic as hell. He blew up the combine. That was fun to watch for sure. Honestly, even though we're kind of good at safety, I wouldn't even mind if the Packers took him. But yeah, I think Chin would be very good for the Browns, especially after losing Demarius Randall.
Not at all. All right, I got the Jags on the clock, but I feel like we trade down here to try and get our third round pick back. Like it's a good spot too. Who you got a team in mind?
Let me check here. Not on the top of my head now.
I'm almost thinking the Bears or the Steelers.
Bears don't have a lot of capital to trade up, though. That's the thing.
Okay, but all right, I would say the Steelers just because they need a fucking quarterback to replace Big Ben. Like, because if his elbows.
Don't you mean Big Jim?
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, like Mason Rudolph's not it. The fucking duck guy's not it.
You call him the duck fucker?
Yeah, the duck fucker. But yeah, I think this is a good spot for them to trade up.
Alright.
You wanna do it?
What are you asking for?
Shit, if it was me, I'd be happy just getting a third round pick back.
Alright, we'll do that.
You want the Jags to throw in a fifth too?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Alright, cool. So we have the Steelers at 42.
Yep.
And Jags.
Steelers. Alright, some people are probably gonna call this a reach here, but I'm gonna give them Jalen Hurts, quarterback out of Oklahoma.
Wow.
Yeah. I like him more than Jacob Eason or Jake Fromm. Yeah, he wasn't so good at Bama to the point where he got benched for Tua, but I think his arm is definitely alive, and we saw that while he was at Oklahoma. And he's mobile too, which is something that they haven't had since having Big Ben.
Right.
So I think that can add a new element to their offense. And plus, I know I said I was reaching here, but everybody reaches for quarterbacks. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, Jalen Hurts to Pittsburgh. Let's do it.
Yeah, not bad at all. All right, I got the Bears. They need fucking O-line help. I almost want to go quarterback here, but like, I don't fucking know. Well, they got 2 second round picks, so let's go Robert Hunt. offensive lineman out of Louisiana.
Ooh, that's not a bad pick at all. They definitely need interior offensive line. Since losing Kyle Long.
Right. I think.
Yeah, I don't hate that pick.
Whether it's Foles or Trubisky, but I think they'll be drafting a quarterback next year because I don't think either one of them are it.
Yeah, it just depends on how good the quarterback class is next year. Besides those two, the top two.
Oh, Fields and Tranny Florence.
Trevor Lawrence, yes.
Yeah. All right, we got the Cowboys back on the clock. They made a no, but
Number one defense can suck my balls.
Oh shit. Yeah, Jesus Christ. God, these fucks got 3 second round picks. Jesus.
You can thank Lindsay for that.
Yeah, I know, dicks. But fuck, what do they really need?
Their center just retired.
Oh yeah, that's true. God, that fucking Louise guy went. Fucking, who's the best one left? You're better at this shit than I am.
Matt Hennessy out of Temple. I like him.
Damn it, I hate.
He kind of reminds me of Corey Lindsley from Green Bay.
All right, let's give him Matt Hennessy, especially because I really like his name.
And then Jerry Jones pours himself a glass.
Yep. That old fuck got lucky as shit. All right, got the Bucks on the clock. You taking?
All right. So I gave them an offensive tackle last round. Mm-hmm. But they also need a running back because Ronald Jones, I don't think is it.
I don't either. Or Peyton Barber for that matter.
True. I'm gonna give them Jonathan Taylor out of Wisconsin.
That's a good ass pick. I really like Jonathan Taylor.
Oh yeah, like there were like 6 games in his whole college career where he had 200 yards in a game.
Yeah, if I was going for a running back at the top of the class, I definitely would say him.
Yeah. Yep. Like this guy's a bruiser too. Like he will run you over.
Yeah, I'm high on him and J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, Dobbins no slouch either. I like him too,
bro. Okay, so we got the Legion of Broncos here. So who you taking?
All right, so they need a wide receiver because they missed out on the big 3.
I think I know where you're going with this.
I'm gonna give them Jalen Rager, a wide receiver out of TCU.
I figured you might go receiver. That wasn't the one I was expecting, though.
Yeah, Jalen Rager, he's quick and he plays bigger than his height. He's only 5'10", 5'11", but with his high jump, his vertical leap, he plays bigger than that. So he can still win those jump balls.
Yeah, I don't hate that pick at all.
My only issue with him is he's got a little bit of drop-itis. So you gotta fix that.
Right.
But with Drew Lock's live arm, I don't think he would mind a deep threat like Rager at all.
Not to mention, he doesn't have to be the top priority with Cortland Sutton and Noah Fant there.
Correct.
Yeah. So I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. Falcons on the clock. Who you got?
All right. Falcons. I gave them Caleb on Chazon. They need a corner still. And one who is still on the board that I think can fit their system if he can really tone down those injuries is Bryce Hall out of Virginia.
Damn, I'm shocked he's still available. This is a fucking knee-ass draft.
Yeah, the reason why Bryce Hall fell this far is definitely because of his injuries this past season. But other than that, he's very good in zone, and he can play some man as well, and that's what the Falcons like.
Right.
They play a lot of zone because uh, their coach, I don't know why I'm suddenly forgetting his name, Dan Quinn. He came from Seattle, and they loved to run zone when he was there. So Bryce Hall, I think, fits that system very well.
Right. All right, we got the fucking Jets. God damn it! He thought he was clowning him so bad. So that's the funny part. All right. What the fuck do they need? They need edge, don't they?
What did you give them last time?
CeeDee Lamb.
They definitely need to protect Sam Darnold so he's not seeing ghosts.
I think that's some mental shit. Oh man. Let us go. I'll tell you what, just because they need. I know what you're saying about the tackle, but like, they need edge. They need edge help. That defense is fucking trash. And
Fair.
This, I think, is great value. I'm gonna give them Julian Okwara out of. I'm probably butchering the fuck out of that guy's name. Out of Notre Dame.
All right, Okwara. I don't hate that pick. I think he fits the 3-4 defense pretty well. He's got to work on developing more pass rush moves for sure, but the upside is definitely there in terms of the trade.
Okay. Now, with the Jags pick here, I've had this plan. I love it and I hate it, but I feel like it's gonna work. But I feel like it's gonna work out in our sense. I'm gonna give us Jonathan Grenard, pass rush out of Florida.
Oh wow!
Like,
I don't hate that.
Yeah, Grenard, I just feel is a beast, and just that third pass rusher that role, like, Jan with him leaving is gonna leave behind. Josh Allen's obviously gonna be our first. I think on Calais Campbell's spot, that's gonna be Denzel Smoot or Jawan Smoot's side. I think because of how athletic he is, he fits it and will not fuck up and will not really fuck up. And it's a second round, and it's a later second round pick. So if it doesn't work out, I won't be too disappointed. But I just think I have a good feeling about it if he comes here.
That's fair.
Right. Okay. So I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody. I gotta give us a Florida defender.
I don't think it's bad. I keep telling you that I think that that's a little bit superstitious. So.
I mean, I get it, but like, it just never works, and it fucking sucks. Cause like, that's my school, and my school don't always work with my team. It just sucks.
That's fair. I can't say I have much experience with that predicament because a lot of the players from my school don't even make it into the NFL. So.
Yeah. I guess you're lucky in that sense. But
we do have Sudfeld with the Eagles, I think. So.
Alright.
Backup quarterback.
Alright, well, I think you're gonna hate me for this pick. But the Bears are on the clock.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised this guy is still here. I'm gonna give him T. Higgins.
I don't hate that much. I'm a little lower on T. Higgins than most people.
I was going back and forth between him and the fucking Lavasque Chagal or whatever the fuck his name is. I can't.
Oh, Laviska Shenault.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, the thing with T. Higgins and why I wasn't too mad about this pick for the Bears. One thing I noticed about Higgins, yes, he's big. Yes, he's kind of sure-handed, but his top-end speed isn't that great. and he doesn't really separate that well from his defenders. And I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just lower on him than most.
Yeah, fair. Well, he goes to a team you fucking despise, so
Very true.
you can be happy about that if your prediction
Yeah.
is correct. Yeah, I just feel like they need an upgrade because their receivers kind of suck. Like
they had Allen Robinson, and I know how much you hate him.
Fuck him.
I know how much you hate him.
Well, who else? What else they really got besides him? Well, I guess Anthony Miller's okay.
Yeah, Anthony Miller is good when he's given a shot.
Right. All right. All right. We got the Cowboys on the clock again. I'm running out of shit to give them. Fuck. Jesus. This is fucked.
They need a pass rusher.
All right, give me your top three, or who you think makes the most sense.
Curtis Weaver, the pass rusher out of Boise State. I like him. It's way too early for Jabari Zuniga. Yeah, that's about the only one that really makes sense in the second round for me.
Oh, wait, they need a corner too.
Oh yeah, they do. I forgot about that.
I forgot about Byron Jones.
Because they didn't get Byron Jones.
Yeah. All right, who's? God, so many have gone. Who's left?
There's still Jalen Johnson.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. That's their guy. I forgot about him.
Oh.
God, the Cowboys cleaned up in the second round without having a first round pick.
Very true. See, you guys can do well without a first round pick.
I think Simus will be happy with this in detail.
Oh yeah.
But
Watch.
Okay.
Watch Simus make a video saying clowning us still.
Yeah, of course. But okay, so for the first time we hear from Jared Goof and the Lambs. What do these sacks of shit need? Basically everything.
They need a pass rush. They definitely need a linebacker.
You need a running back too.
Yeah, but I wouldn't sleep on the running back that they have. Darrell Henderson, I think his name is.
Fair enough. Let's go Josh Uche out of Michigan.
I like that. He's a perfect fit in the 3-4 defense which they run.
Alright. So, next, let's talk about the Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I gave him Justin Jefferson. What else do they need?
They need secondary, even though I know they got Darius Slay. But is that enough? I don't know.
Well, they did.
Also, they do like to build through the trenches. I noticed that with them.
Also, too, Malcolm Jenkins is gone.
Oh, yeah, that is correct.
So, I'm going to give them Antoine Winfield Jr.
Ooh, I like that one. If he can keep
I think it makes sense.
Down, I like that one for them.
I think it definitely makes sense for them.
Yeah, especially if he stays healthy.
Yeah. Alright, we got the Buffalo fucking Bills on the clock for the first time. They also need some secondary help, so I'm going to give them Kyle Duggar.
Kyle Duggar
Yeah.
from Lenoir Rhine. Very small school.
Well, Buffalo's he fits right in there in Little Canada then.
Little Canada.
Dude, that's basically what Buffalo is. Buffalo's a fucked city. I mean, their fans are cool, but like, just that city is just fucked. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like Kyle Duggar a lot. A lot of people more than just the small school thing. A lot of people put like they think it's interchangeable between Chin and well, the previously mentioned Jeremy Chin and Kyle Duggar. They think it's sort of like even between the two.
Yeah.
I think Chin is a slight bit more athletic, therefore I like him more. But Kyle Duggar, he was pretty good during Senior Bowl week, so I don't hate this pick at all for them.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. All right, we got the Gavins on the clock. Who are you taking?
All right, so the Ravens took Patrick Queen in the first round. They still need pass rush, but
I think they need O-line help.
They do need O-line help.
Marshall Yonda just retired.
That is also true. So I'm going to give them Jonah Jackson, interior offensive lineman out of Ohio State.
All right.
Oh, wait, I said it wrong. The Ohio State University.
Fuck out of here with that shit.
They tried to copyright the word "the." I'm not even kidding.
Who the fuck does that?
Ohio State, apparently.
Jesus Christ. All right. We have the Dolphins back on the clock. God, they got 2 second-round picks too. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's give them some D help here. Let's give Terrell Lewis out of Alabama.
All right, if he keeps those injuries down, I think he can be good. So we gave them 2 pass rushers. Interesting.
Yeah, but this one's a linebacker, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did kind of suck at it last year, so.
They did. I mean, they had Taco Charlton.
So. Yeah, you can never have enough pass rushers.
Very true.
But all right, we got the Texans back on the clock. This is this who they? No, that was the other pick, the one in the Hopkins deal. But all right, who are we taking with this one?
All right. So I'm going to give the Texans. I know that they got Brandon Cooks. Yeah, that does not solve the Nuke Hopkins issue.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's no replacing DeAndre Hopkins. But I guess they're picking quantity over quality because you got Cooks, Will Fuller, Kiki Cutie, and Kenny Stills, and Randall Cobb. So they are kind of loaded there.
I wouldn't say it blows me away or anything like that.
They're not Hopkins, but they're solid.
Fair. But I'm gonna still give them a wide receiver. I'm gonna give them Laviska Shenault.
Wait a minute, I just thought about this. Do they still even have this pick?
Why wouldn't they?
What did they give up for Cooks?
Are you looking at an updated draft order?
I am, but I just thought about it.
I forgot what they gave up for Cooks.
Wait a minute. It says the Rams have this pick. I'm looking at one now. It says the Rams have this pick.
Oh, then I guess it's here open the Rams.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, well,
they also need a wide receiver, I think.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll stick to the script, and especially since this is good value, I will give them Laviska Shenault.
And the cool thing about Laviska Shenault, he's got a running back body, but he plays wide receiver. He broke a lot of tackles 2 seasons ago. I think he had the most broken tackles out of any wide receiver in the country.
Yeah.
So he can really get that yak up.
Very true. All right. Got the Seahawks on the pick. Or, no, we got the 49ers. I'm sorry. They're on the clock.
Yeah, don't be messing up my pick,
Jesus Christ. I gave them pass rush. I gave them a pass rusher earlier, didn't I?
Well, wait, did you give them a wide receiver last round? Because they did lose Emmanuel Sanders, and they only have Debo.
That is true. Wait, where did they have more than one second round pick? No, they don't. And I gave them Blacklock and Diggs. So fuck. You said receiver.
Yeah.
All right. Who? Damn, after Chanel, it kind of drops off. Who's there?
Brandon Ayuk, wide receiver from Arizona State. He's still there. Michael Pittman Jr., wide receiver out of USC.
I'll tell you what he's local and I actually do like him, so let's give him that.
All right, Pittman.
Is he the son of that running back that used to play for the Bucks?
I'm not sure actually.
Because I remember a guy named Michael Pittman used to play for the Bucks. He was decent.
I'll have to look him up.
Yeah. But alright, got the Seahawks on the clock. What did I give them last round? I gave them a pass rusher.
Pass rush?
Yeah, I did.
No, but you gave them a defensive line. Wait, was it pass rush or defensive line?
It was pass rush. It was Marlon Davidson.
Oh, yeah. Well, he could be either or. But, yeah.
Need a little bit of secondary help. So, let's go Ashton Davis out of Cal. Safety out of Cal.
I like that. They haven't really had a good free safety since Earl Thomas had left. I definitely like that.
Alright, well, now the Gavins are on the clock, so who you got them taking?
Alright, so I gave them Jonah Jackson last time. I think that they need another wide receiver to get to Lamar.
Fair.
And I hate that I'm doing this because this will take their speed to a whole new level.
Fine.
I'm going to give them KJ Hamler, the wide receiver out of Penn State.
Yeah, he's fast, but like, with them, I think they need size more than that because, Hollywood Brown's a speed guy.
Right, but I think that that's what their identity is in Baltimore. Speed.
Just not evil speed.
And I take that one back. They definitely need a running back because Mark Ingram's not getting any older. Well, younger. I mean, he is getting older. But I'm going to give them someone that reminds me of Mark Ingram, and that's Cam Akers, the running back out of Florida State.
Good. Fuck him. I'm not high on him at all. And these retard Florida State Jags fans want him so bad. Good. Give him them.
All right. Cam Akers, again, he reminds me of Mark Ingram a little bit. He just played behind one of the worst offensive lines in college football at Florida State. I think if you put him behind the Ravens O-line, it's going to be a lot better.
Okay. All right. We got Fuckstains on the clock now, so who are you giving them?
Who's that?
The Titans.
Oh. That's what you call the Vikings?
No, the Titans.
Oh, the Titans. I was about to say, like, what?
No, I don't hate the Vikings like that. I hate this team more than anything.
Okay, so they need a right tackle, correct?
Yeah. What you call it?
Conklin.
Yeah, Coughlin's in Cleveland.
So I'm gonna give them Lucas Niang, the offensive tackle at TCU.
Niang.
I think. Yeah, Niang.
Niang. Okay.
Yeah, I think you can plug him right in at right tackle, and I think he'll be just fine.
Yeah. Well, these faggots seem to like that guy Kelly a lot too, but I don't think he's that good. All right, man. Your Packers are on the clock. Who are you taking?
All right. So I know that we signed Christian Kirksey, but we still need more linebacker help because I don't think that Oren Burks is that good. So I'm going to give them I'm gonna give them Jordan Brooks, the linebacker out of Texas Tech.
That's not a bad pick.
Not at all. I thought about Willie Gay Jr., but he got into some trouble at Mississippi State.
Gay.
He punched his quarterback in the locker room. Definitely don't have room for that.
If he punched Aaron Rodgers, it's over for him. His career's over.
Right. Jordan Brooks. Jordan has a Y in it, FYI. He kind of reminds me of former Broncos linebacker Al Wilson, in the fact that he's got the agility to be a really good coverage linebacker. We haven't seen him be able to prove it, but I think he has the tools to be a good coverage linebacker.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the Red Ranger on the clock. Who are you taking with the Chiefs?
All right. So I gave them Cesar Ruiz. They do need a running back.
Dun.
But they also need a linebacker. Their linebackers are very slow. So they've taken chances on troubled players before.
Oh, that's an understatement.
What?
That's an understatement.
Yeah. So I think this pick makes sense for them. He's very athletic when he's on the field. I'm gonna give them Willie Gay Jr., linebacker out of Mississippi State.
Probably what I would have done too.
Yep.
Yay! All right, we have the
Tyson's gonna have a field day with making fun of that player.
I'm sure he will. All right, we got the Seahawks, the final pick of the second round. Jesus, I don't know where to go here.
Have you selected an O lineman for them at all? Because I swear, if Russell Wilson,
I actually don't think I have. Give me your best one.
They definitely need some help on the interior, and Lloyd Cushenberry III, the interior offensive lineman out of LSU, makes a lot of sense.
Okay, let's give him Lloyd Cushenberry.
Plus, that name is fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know why it is, but it kind of is. But, okay, that's it.
All right.
So we got
fantastic.
We got our 2-round mock draft. I will I'll try and post this up on Twitter after I type it up, and follow me at Jagganoff. Follow Nick Fargo too. Why not? But
I was about to say, give me a shout out at Nick Fargo.
Yeah.
Nick_Fargo.
Yeah. Subscribe to his channel, even though he's not too active on it these days. But
I'm trying, man.
Yeah, I know. But all right, that's it. Oh Christ. But anyway, that wraps us up. Nick, you got anything else you want to say before we go?
Go Pack, go. Let's get it done this draft.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. But all right, guys, that's it. It's your boy Jagganoff. Thank you guys for watching. This is a long ass video, so I appreciate it. But good luck to everybody in the draft. Can't wait for it. Duval till we die. I'm out.
Go Pack, go.